early stages of a very important experiment. It may not be pleasant, but Daybreak is the future of the human species. The only future, really. Look around.
I believe that.
Corruption, climate change, nuclear war. Humanity is doomed to self-destruction, but Daybreak can change that. Help me bring about the next stage of human evolution. We can save lives. We can ascend.
I don't care. So what do I just crack the
That's
thing?
sick. You seeing all this? She's dying.
You brought a friend.
Everyone you killed and tortured. All of that was to save your sorry life. You're pathetic.
This isn't about me. With our minds in the cloud, humanity can endure any natural disaster. We can be safe, free, and happy forever.
I don't give a shit about humanity. You're a psycho brat who wants what she wants and fuck everyone else, including your mother.
You still have time to make things right. Reactivate my upload. Let me live so I can continue my work.
No.
Mate, you can't believe a single thing she says. Now shut down her life support and finish this.
Will do.
Whatever you decide. She can't stop you. I can't stop you. The choice is yours.
I'm pulling the plug, lady.
Yes. Do what's right. Please. Don't.
Goodbye, Sky Larson.
Don't do this to me.
No. Nope, you're dead.
I don't want to die.
Womp womp. Womp to the wompty womp womp. You're done, woman. You went bottoms up like a fish.
Dead good. I'm proud of you, mate.
Nothing left to do now but take a few selfies with the corpse. Quickly, though. Security's on the way.
Beak.
I'm out of here, woman. You wanna go? Let's go. You wanted to go. By who? Who in their right minds would still be after me? I killed everyone. Nice. Let's leave. Bro. So did I do it or not? I think I did. They would not like me do all that again.
Your comrade is now taking an Albion-mandated timeout. You're up.
My God, how embarrassing. I suppose this is my problem now.
Hey, care to tell us what happened?
Larsen's gone. Dead.
Thank fuck. One less liar in the world. Still though, I can't help but think of those AI she created. Lobotomized, enslaved, shit.
Yes, but at least we did this together. Couldn't have done it without you.
Don't get soft on me now. This was a professional arrangement. Let's keep it that way. Laters.
Nice. Let's see. Hey, mate.
Hey, Softy. You must be rubbing off on me, 'cause I just wanted to say you did good back there. I'm glad to know I can trust you lot. You're free to use the 404 hubs and complete contracts. I'll be out there, fighting a good fight. Hope I'll see you out there too. Laters.
First, oh.
AI giant Broker Tech announced today that they are canceling Daybreak, the neural mapping technology designed to allow people to live forever. A spokesperson for the company told press the decision to shutter the project was made out of respect for the memory of their founder, the late Sky Larsen. What the company has in store following the death of their illustrious leader remains to be seen.
Choose who you want to chat to, and they're there, ready to talk.
Mission.
Browsing the web is so much easier. I remember when you used to have to sit down at a computer with an actual keyboard and mouse and type everything out. And my favorite feature is public transport.
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass.
Where's this at? Where are we going? Oh, team briefing. That also means with all my stuff, I could buy some new suits for my men. We're all gonna be spiffy together. Wish we had a weapons place though.
How are you doing? I hope you don't mind me getting situated in your safe house. Crime marches on, and so will I. There are still cases that need to be closed, if you'll help me.
Of course. Easy peasy.
Excellent. I uploaded a case to Bagley. He can brief you on it.
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government. led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
The timing of that is rather convenient.
It is. So that's 2 reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
Mm-hmm. Besides that, let's go get some actual clothes on.
Clan Kelly's been sending a ton of crypto to an unknown party in Cairo. Something to do with Kronos X.
Kronos X? Never heard of it. What is it, some kind of drug?
It's a highly addictive psychotropic with a staggeringly high fatality rate that stands to make Clan Kelly a lot of money.
Yes, and the body count will be staggering.
Well, the phrase Finsbury New Project keeps popping up in their comms, if you'd like to take a look into it.
There's a lot of clothing brands here. What do these guys have? These are the suit tailors. Yeah, nice royal purple. What inner whalers? Spiffy. Let's see about this guy. Ah, I like that. $6,000 for a spiffy coat. Hell yeah. Get some good innerwear. What's the most expensive they got here? Don't want too much clash, but let's get some nice pairs of shoes. 1,800. We need leg wear. That's what we need right now. I think that goes with the suit, right? Here's how it looks like it.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your op.
Team? Get in here. You need to look spiffy too if you're gonna carry around a handgun.
Today. I promise it'll be fun.
Can't change me nature, can I?
From the Buccaneer, this is the Bug. Hello, Resistors, it's Bug time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No? Good. That's as it should be. This is the Bug. I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest blowflies to emerge from the corpse of a once free Britain, it's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today, we're going to talk to you about Albion, your friends and mine. Alice, the government has extended Albion's contract, and have also boasted that violent crime has plummeted to a record low. Now, extending Albion's contract, to me, that's like having a pet dog, let's call it Nigel for the sake of argument, that attacks you every single day and thinking to yourself, wouldn't it be nice if Nigel had puppies?
That contract has been extended so many times, it's like the neck of a politician that's criticized the government.
He looks spiffy enough.
How those contract extension negotiations went, probably like a footballer. In the old days, I assume Albion's agent was leaking stories to the press about how our favourite private militia was being tapped up by Barcelona. Or maybe the government panics and thinks, well, we better get them.
So instead of looking like a gangster, I'm looking spiffy. Looking nice. Looking real nice. Personal motorcycle and a lead pipe.
No need for that.
Take this melee. Huh.
When possible, remain indoors. Do not loiter.
Is there like a freaking
Get moving, you can't be here.
get me and patch me up here? God bless. La-di-da-di. This is a stupid ass song, bruh. Staying on the road, right? Oh God.
Also, I thought that Optic's marketing strategy, making it free for people, was a stroke of genius.
Genius, Bloom.
Well, nothing pairs well with jail, except unflinching depression. And I do not like that.
Put it behind you. We've got work to do.
Yes, we do.
This is a product that you need in your life.
Why do you hate it so much?
It's just the worst because you had to give up your privacy expectations and accept surveillance. It was almost like the government in Bloom didn't even need to make the optic mandatory. Making it mandatory was only to get the last holdouts across the line. If free data didn't convince you, fines and arrests from the state for not having the optic would pretty much be enough.
I mean, what do you mean by privacy problems? No one really talks about...
Malaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Let's say hi then.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Can we say paranoid?
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Grand.
The hell am I supposed to get in? Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do.
I believe the main interface is on the rooftop.
I'm seeing windows. Any thoughts, Bagley?
Sure, if you can get there. 3 options here. 1, use the window washing platform. 2, find a cargo drone. 3, give up, go home, and resolve to be a better person.
I'm on it.
Up. Up, up, up. Up, see. Uppity up. Let's get inside.
This Hamish doesn't strike me as overly welcome, but he is good with traps.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
I'm on it.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash the hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
Good. Am I gonna do it? No way, they just did the Assassin's Creed thing. That's so cool. What a good nod to Assassin's Creed. This is kind of like Assassin's Creed inside a city, but a little different. Being how there's guns. Well, guns are in some of them, but it's in a city that's futuristic, which Assassin's Creed won't even do modern, so much less futuristic.
One more muscle chief and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
Alright, no need to get excited.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
No. In fact, we're more like the opposite.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Wait! Albion knows you're in London. Kill me if you've got to. But you've got to run, now.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Hamish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Believe me, we know. Why else would I be risking me arse here?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Listen, we want your help. Cass is no friend of ours. He tried to kill us and had a hand in the bombings.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck. Think, Hamish, think. Shit, fine. We'll table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
It's just gonna put me here.
Look, don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Jesus.
Gotta get out of here. Only been to a 2 heated level once. I got ball blasted the first time. Yeah, you thought.
Control, I've lost the target. Control, put out an APW. Target is gone.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
Every single day. And thinking to yourself, wouldn't it be nice if Nigel had puppies?
That contract has been extended so many times.
Ooh,
it's like
God.
The neck of a politician that's criticized the
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape.
Tell you how those
I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, well,
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with
Auto
the
drive
bombings.
now disabled.
What could he be planning that's worse than that?
no, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all this problem. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing or some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash. Sorry, Chief. I gotta switch proxy
That was
servers
so close.
I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
Working on an upgrade of his private police state? Brilliant. Does this prick ever take a day off? Whatever he's up to, we need eyes on that meeting.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cybersecurity sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Duffed up? Is it a set rate for each extrajudicial state mugging? And what is that rate? What do you think?
Well, they certainly look like they're trying to hit a quota of some kind.
Well, what is the set rate? Is it what,
Auto drive now
99.95
disabled.
Crypto's bargain? Seems very reasonable indeed. I imagine they don't ask too much anyway, Albion, because it's just so nice to get paid for doing your
let's
hobby
keep
anyway.
going.
I imagine it doesn't even feel like work.
I mean, who needs violent crime anymore?
Tower of
You know, you just
London.
starve to death without even starting a gang war.
We do have to ask exactly what does the Prime Minister make of all this. Let's ask him. Oh, I hope they pick up. Hello, you're through to number 10 Downing Street. Hello, is the Prime Minister there, Blue?
Okay. Jesus, I don't even know if we could get in there.
I'd like to help, fam, but Nigel's caught a whiff now. With all the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caper, one who's willing to turn coat. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero numbing their conscience with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption. I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's nearby.
Tower of London looks like it's pretty secure. Looks like it's on the other side of the castle. I always thought the Tower of London was just like a freaking tower, not like this. I don't know about much about British culture. I'm American. I don't think they really want me here on the walls, though. God, my ears itch so bad right now, bro.
Hey.
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
That's the point. Nigel Cass is pitching some sort of big project that's sure to make life difficult for everyone. And we've got to know what it is so we can learn how to stop it.
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in a pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind.
Interesting. Let's have their information.
I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable.
So now we have to cozy up to some Albion bastard. Is that it?
They're jackbooted thugs who regularly murder civilians. If finding a disenchanted employee is really that difficult, humanity's much worse off than I thought. It would also be quite useful to have someone on the inside.
For however long that lasts.
No way!
Real good at sniffing out spies.
Personal experience speaking?
Yeah, not really in a sharing mood right now, fam.
Alright, Albion Guard.
You look about as sick of this shit as I am.
Oh, you're with DedSec. Oh, that's brill. I actually need your help with something.
Oh, she's
We
black.
might be able to help. What's the situation?
My friend's got this rare blood disorder, and with the NHS and the state itself, he hasn't been able to get proper treatment in months.
A Clan Kelly doctor said they'd help for a price. What else could I do? I paid.
I'm listening.
The drugs worked. We were so relieved. Then everything went downhill. You see, these drugs are actually addictive. My friend became dependent, and then the doctor decided to increase the price. Now we don't know what to do.
That's fucking typical, isn't it? Alright, we'll get your friend his medicine. You sit tight.
Do I have to recruit her? Is that a main mission?
Well, this quote-unquote doctor is a real winner. He was struck off the medical register for gross malpractice last year, and now he's a freelance mob surgeon. Nice work if you can get it.
Grant, can you track him down?
I am quite literally always tracking everyone down. Pushing you his coordinates now.
I don't want you. I don't want to recruit you. You're just black.
You think you got what it takes?
Unemployed.
Requesting code 7 control. I am stopped.
Is there no other guards here willing to be of service instead of a Negro? Like, come on, it can't be that difficult. This is the white people only. You just scan white. Chill.
I dare you. I bloody dare you to start.
Join the elite team serving London. Albion is recruiting today.
All right, get a move on.
Go
You're not fun with us either.
Papa Charlie 2-3, all is well, cause Back away. Do not interfere.
No one else. What the hell happened to you? Okay. That's what happens, I guess. Is there really no one else? Is there no other guards beside that Negro? God. I said I wasn't gonna go do that in the beginning. Oh yeah. And if you're probably wondering, whoa, this is completely different from the first few episodes. I probably forgot to post other episodes of this, so I guess let's go get this. Oh, God. Going against all my morals. Freaking hate women. And you're a Negro too.
Don't fucking touch me again.
Yeah, I did nothing, by the way. No. Stop. You didn't. That's a really good autonomous taxi, though. If that was a Tesla, you know, that would have hit me, bro.
12-month course of immunosuppressants, corticosteroids, and anti-retrofungal neurodilatory estrogen spermatotropic fructosins.
The people claiming there are medical shortages are probably high on lots of medicine that they've been given. I for one believe that there are no medical shortages, Andy. Just last week I went in with a broken arm and they suggested it might just be extreme period pain and prescribed me a drink of water and an astrology chart.
We can't be too far away from them just prescribing stiff upper lip like this.
My uncle had a leg removed due to diabetes. They halved his insulin because they said there was less of him to be diabetic.
So, anyway, people don't believe what you read or hear about there not being enough medical drugs to go around. It's not true. It's hospital hogwash, it's pharmaceutical flim-flam, it's medical mendacity, it's Hippocratic humbug.
Well, at least I know that pharmaceutical companies are freaking corrupt and they're terrible. They're not there to help you. I mean, why make a company if you're not gonna make money? And when you start making money, you want more money. Faster. And then you give up on morals. I mean, I would too. Sorry, driving on the wrong side of the road. I'm American. British freedom. Nah, this is American freedom. Freedom to whip out a gun anywhere.
Obviously, I don't entirely mean that, because what is the first rule of the third millennium? If someone in power tells you something is fake news, what is it? Correct. A 110% cast iron, tungsten-coated, granite-scented, cosmically immutable, scientifically unarguable fact. But surely, Alice, an important question for all these medicine freaks whinging about feeling a bit poorly, or having a fatal but curable illness and slowly dying unnecessarily, is this.
The Clan Kelly doctor you're looking for is close by. Seems he's got a laptop with him too, presumably with a folder somewhere on it labelled Crimes.
Ow. Boom. God, you took too long. You'll fight me, woman? I'm better at beating up women than men. So-called. Alright, let's get in.
There's the laptop.
Boom. Let's close that.
Laptop scraped. Get to safety while I analyze the data.
Oh, that's a lot of that. I'm out of here.
I found them at a warehouse where experimental drugs are being stored. I'm sure Mary Kelly won't mind if you nick a few.
Just knocked out a freaking woman. Just that dope.
Thousands of additional CCTV cameras, so much there.
Yeah, it puts a lot of fun into my life now. I get to play this role-play game where I pretend to know my loved ones better than some twat behind a screen in the Surza headquarters.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't complain. I mean, Sir's really just stepping into the vacancy left when it became patently obvious that God had retired. We think that the similarities, omnipresent, omniscient, judgmental, stripping away your finances and freedom, dishing out random punishment.
Ow! Watch for red lights, you punk.
Not bacon again, please. Please, not bacon. Courgettes. Ban courgette. I can take you banning courgettes.
Makes me feel important knowing that I'm being watched with everything I do, Andy.
Well, it's just not reassuring, isn't it? It's like having an extra aunt.
Yeah, they watched me hit the nasty drift.
Get that on. This is the bug on the Buccaneer.
No one's driving a motorcycle.
Sport. Well, the closest thing we have to sport now. Riots. I mean, riots are my favourite sport now. Alice, ever since they turned the Oval from a cricket ground into the immigration processing centre. And yeah, rioting is a great sport. I mean, it's fun for all the family. It's guaranteed action. It's pleasingly violent. I mean, I know the underdogs never win, but I mean that's like top level football have become. But it's still fun to root for them, isn't it? Go team, people of Britain. Oh, never mind. You've been crushed by time machinery and estate again. Still, good effort, lots of positives to take away from today's ride. I'll come back stronger next time. My luck's gonna turn, I can feel it. It's our season. It's our season.
You can't spell riot without right, and by right I mean right wing.
So, who do we turn to for help, support and assistance? Desperate times like these, well, our artificially intelligent friend Bagley's rogue, estranged brother. The one that tells it as it really is, not as it is pretending to be. Exclusive to the show, Bugley. Remember, life's worse with Bugley. Here goes. Bugley.
Hello, Andy.
Bugley, tell me the path to true lasting happiness.
Andy, to find true lasting happiness, find it with these quotes.
I'm detecting a vehicle nearby with at least 2 years' worth of treatments inside. More than enough to wean our contact's friend off the treatment.
Grand.
How does one get in?
Shit in hell! Shit! Body down!
I'll back you up.
Let me give you a hand.
Boom.
There's the vehicle with the drugs in it. Try not to destroy it.
Boom. Thank you.
Go, stop!
Got the vehicle. Now what?
I found a safe location where our friend can pick it up. Sending you the coordinates now.
He didn't say how I was supposed to get it out.
We assume that this tech investment has created 4,000 jobs that will immediately be taken by robots.
Even if they're not, there'll be jobs that no one in their right, sane mind would actually want to do, but that's the price of progress, I guess. And we have to embrace the way technology is taking over everything, because maybe this is a ray of hope for us in this darkened universe, that technology will in fact render us all obsolete, and we won't need humans at all, because look at the bad things that are happening now. What is the common denominator behind all of them?
I don't know, Andy. Tell
Black
me.
people.
All the bad things that are happening now, all the bad things that are there.
Took care of that thing for you. The drugs are somewhere safe. Bagley will send the coordinates shortly. All the best to your sick friend.
If there's any way I can ever help you, just let me know.
You know, DedSec's looking for fighters, and you seem to have some fight in you. How about letting it out?
Yes, yes, yes!
God, I recruited a Negro. Hate those people. I guess if I have to.
Excellent. Our little posse's growing. Welcome to DedSec.
Yes, I'm so ready to help out the cause.
Fantastic.
Do you have a gun at least?
Oh no, don't hurt me.
We have an Albion operative on our roster. We should let them know they're needed. Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
Get your ass out of here.
Well done.
Let's go, G.
Piss the fuck off.
Don't make me.
Human.
You're mental.
I'll enjoy this.
Something the matter?
Fuck you.
They've been taken care of. Yeah, that's my fault. Now I gotta go all the way back here. I might like her. Not her skin color, but we're all not perfect. Can I please get in? No.
As I ever hear what the Prime Minister does is when nothing happens.
I mean, it has reached the point where, and I've thought this for a long time, we would be better off if the Prime Minister was a watermelon. No, it would be, I think we'd all be happy with that. We'd all know where we stood.
You hear him being praised for his diplomatic skills all the time, but the best mark of diplomacy is when nothing happens. So good diplomacy is indistinguishable from him doing absolutely nothing.
You are listening to The Vine. 4,000 new dream jobs for everyone. All I can say, Alice, is that I'm very glad that my children studied drama at school, because that has set them up for life in modern Britain. That is the one core skill they need, the ability to pretend that they are living happy and fulfilled lives, that they have jobs that are worth doing, and that they're making the planet a better place, that they control their own destinies, and that they have even a parody of a private life, and that they can smile without crying. And what drama teaches them to do, crucial skills in this day and age. Of course, it's not just the jobs that have been technologicalised beyond all recognition, it is also all
Auto-drive
reality.
now enabled.
Thanks once again to Optic. According to Bloom, the Optic system is now the most secure it's ever been. And, well, of course...
Auto-drive now disabled.
Isn't it? Saves us so much time and effort
Boom.
in the kind of realm of reality. I don't even need to bother with that.
That's a
Sure,
police.
the government has hacked into my soul and now basically monitors my every waking moment and thought. But at least I don't have to type, where's my nearest coffee shop into a search engine. At least I don't have to waste anything between 8 and 12 seconds every day going online to look up how to make a bowl of muesli. And at least I'm not frittering away my precious little just thinking, what do I actually think?
Optic is so secure, Andy. It's more secure than a teenage girl reading a women's magazine. It's more secure than a comedian with a drinking problem. It's more secure than a young man who's just got his first motorcycle license.
So where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to go right inside.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
Mm-hmm. Might use this real quick. I don't think they know who I am yet.
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Mm-hmm. Get in.
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
Who's this Ming?
You seem to know an awful lot about him.
Yeah. I was...
Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Bro, what?
Keep your eyes open. They could be anywhere.
This new project the director's presenting upstairs is a game changer. Can't wait to see it roll out. This is going to make our jobs that much easier and safer.
Intruder alert!
Bro.
Intruder alert!
And then, like, the freaking loading takes so long. I say that as it's just super short.
This new project the director's presenting upstairs is a game changer. Can't wait to see it roll out. This is going to make our jobs that much easier and safer. Yeah. You don't think it's going to make certain aspects of our job redundant, do you? Not a chance. Director Cass takes care.
They're all following me.
I heard someone saying DedSec was back.
They better not be. Just a bunch of terrorists pretending to have morals.
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Brill.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
Profiles and whatnot. I wouldn't trust myself. You been up there, Elliot? There are some parts of this city that need good work. Dangerous heavy boots. You understand?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But there's always the element. You mean DedSec?
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Sr.'s death.
Let's see it.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company. But I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Oh, wow. I almost feel sorry for him. But maybe he should have gone through therapy instead of being put in charge of securing London.
Yeah, well, Nigel was never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
How are you getting on with those then? The deadline is coming up quickly. It wouldn't do to miss
I know one.
Bro. No way, I actually made it.
Welcome to Project Themis.
Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere. See
So
everything.
would that just be
They could kill a man alone
killing
in
people
an
who
alley
have done
in a
nothing?
crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, no, promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you'd called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must.
No
it's the
way.
human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Tidus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
Dang, that's tough.
A building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
How do I get out of here, Bags?
The catacombs, fam.
Consider yourself lucky, mate.
Where am I supposed to go? I took down everyone here. Come on. Just right through the catacombs.
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
Sounds like he plans to launch Themis ASAP. And from the way he was talking, I don't think it's a sort of genie that goes back into the bottle. Damn.
Might actually read these someday. It is truly a labyrinth in here. Huh. This is the dungeon. Where are we supposed to go?
What the hell? Oh crap. I am not liking this at all. What was that?
Hmm.
Fucking hell. Albion's top secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
Nice. How much do we have now? 3,000. We can get some new pants. Tech points location revealed. Just because I'm a woman doesn't mean I can't hate them. Attend the team briefing. Safe house. I like this too because it's expensive, not because it looks good. It looks hard, but it's expensive. Here's my wardrobe. What is there about? It's expensive, only 1,000. Ooh, okay, now. Get the gas mask. One, let's get some shoes. Can't have you going around looking like a... It's expensive, I want it. But for right now, I'll take that. Like a fedora, but where's our other men? Get in here.
Good news. It's time to put your life on the line for the Resistance.
At last! They waited a long time.
Let's make you all spiffy. Get you some shoes. It's looking a lot better. Ew. Just because you work with heavy machinery doesn't mean you don't have to look good.
I'm ready to go when you are.
Brilliant.
That doesn't give you the option to look horrid. You all wear the same thing. Not looking too good. You have the pistol, which means you need the good stuff. You're the only one with an actual weapon, besides our new...
You're not doing anything important. You've been activated.
Nothing I can't put off.
Let's get you into some better clothes. Not looking too shabby.
Here's what we know about Nigel Cass. He's rolling out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome. But what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
We also know he's partnered with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack. So Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
To get around Titus security.
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Well, there we have it. Our next step is to infiltrate the Albion drone manufacturing lab and get our hands on schematics.
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget to break in the Titus. Love it. I'll shoot you the location. Be careful. Albion doesn't like to share his toys.
Alright, mates. The hell? That's me.
Free country.
Was it enough?
Here for the world. Why do you think it grew so quick?
You wanna do video surveillance? I don't care. I'm gonna keep beating women up. Wait, I could just operator swap right there. Alright. Saves me to driving.
You're coming up on the Albion drone facility where the micro drone is being developed.
I hope it's worth it.
It will be. You're gonna need to disable the security system protecting the R&D lab.
Investigation underway.
Scanning for potential. Investigation underway.
Disturbance detected. Beginning investigation. Entering combat mode. Oh my god! Searching area. Surrender. Why are you still cease and desist? Failing to comply will result in forceful intervention. Surrender yourself. Failing to cease and desist. Be restrained.
Can I not sneak around? Or can she just not sneak in general? So that'd actually be really crappy if I can't sneak anymore if that button's broken. I wouldn't doubt it, but...
Your comrade is now taking an Albion-mandated timeout.
No.
You're up.
My god, how embarrassing. I suppose this is my problem now.
Probably she can't sneak because she's in uniform.
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the microdrone will be in there somewhere.
Malfunctioning door. Possible hack. Over.
Yep.
I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like.
Yay.
Your somewhat reckless teammate has got themselves thrown in the old clink, I'm afraid. Difficult to resist oppression from behind bars. It will be a while before they're available. Pro tip, however, why not recruit a barrister to the team? I mean, no one exactly likes a barrister, but they do have their function. They should be able to shorten the jail time of imprisoned operatives.
Available to you. One day, I let Bagley and so.
Now that we have the schematics, we can make micro drones of our very own.
Better move fast on that, Bags. We need to get into Titus ASAP. Shut down Project Themis before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying, we don't have much time.
Do you have any idea why Bagley really beat all the
50. Heck yeah. Alright, let's see. Turn text. Gun jams. This is important to me. Turn one borrowed defiant unlock. Combat spider bot.
competition?
Well, it's really the data, isn't it? Ever since Broker hooked up with Bloom, that's when things.
Play tech points too. Nice. Good tech points.
And really, that's not actually that great. Bloom has data on
Auto-drive
everybody.
now
They collect
enabled.
information about everything you're doing across the web through your optic headset. Isn't the AI only good because of Bloom surveillance?
Well, I suppose so, but I'd prefer not to talk about that side of things. Bagley is so special because it's been trained on this
Auto-drive
huge
now
cache of
disabled.
information. That's how these AI systems work, or at least used to work. I mean, we don't really know that much about the latest version because there's so much secrecy around the tech. But they're given this huge amount of training data. It's basically a huge database that's used to teach the AI about patterns in behavior. You know, so if you always travel the same way to your house, it can
Auto-drive now
predict
enabled.
when you're going to go and get a self-driving car ready for you.
Following.
But the idea of a souped-up version of Bagley being
Auto-drive
that's
now
already so
disabled.
intelligent is a bit terrifying.
I wonder what they
Auto-drive
can
now
actually
enabled.
make it do.
Despite Albion's
Auto-drive
ongoing
now
effort to
disabled.
prosecute offenders, knife crime continues to rise year on year.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
Whoa, who?
Join.
Special Forces.
EBB, as we discuss Albion's
We must be quick.
mandate.
I need some Special Forces, unless he's black. Former officers.
Back to the upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco in 2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
For those of you who are listening who are lucky enough not to be here in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been a communications hub, acting as part of the UK's television and communications network, although there's been some secrecy around its use, and now that Bloom owns it, it's only even more secret.
Yeah, now everything that's part of Bloom's city surveillance operation is run through the telecoms tower. And I have to say, it looks completely ridiculous. It's got that silly crown thing at the top and all the blue light.
What's that even about? What does it do? I don't see that there's any purpose to that at all.
It's a blight on the skyline, if you ask me, and it's become the main point of control for millions of people. The System Network and Bagley are both operated and streamed from there too.
And don't forget about the self-driving cars too.
I always thought they were just running on their own.
No, CTOS is the big control system behind the cars. There was a point back in the earliest days of self-driving car technology that they operated by themselves. They used to use a series of sensors to see the world around them, radar.
And you're white. Hold a rifle. I want you. Not really. Let's start recruitment.
Well, don't you have a feisty look about you? Don't worry, I'm not coming on to you. Unless, of course, you're into it.
Hang on, are you DedSec? If you are, I need help with something.
I'll have a look at our schedule. What's wrong?
I think Albion poisoned me. So, basically, I was a worker in their warehouse. I started getting headaches, you know, no big problem, but soon blood came out of my ear. I stopped right away.
That's horrid.
I filed complaints, but the government says insufficient evidence to investigate. Suspicious, right? How are they supposed to get evidence if they do not investigate?
It's common knowledge that Albion has the government in their pocket. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Do I want to follow the rifle? I'm sure that's not it with him.
Yeah.
Unless someone else is here. Hey, caramba. Alright, sorry. Sorry, mates.
Rude! No, listen.
No.
do whatever the heck I want.
Control, we need medical attention. Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location.
Received. Stand by for further developments.
Suspect crossed the checkpoint.
We've successfully trialed our first micro-drone, and it's officially as cute as the Dickens. I've decided to name it Sebastian.
Time to break into Titus.
And take away Nigel Cass's newest toy, Project Themis. Bagley, any idea where that name comes from?
Greek mythology. Themis was the goddess of divine justice. You know, the one with the sword.
Ooh, that is so Nigel fucking Cass.
See? School's useful for something besides social maladjustment. Find the schematics of the building and I'll work out the location of the Themis project.
Themis.
All units, disengage. Suspect has disappeared.
Really makes Bloom be able to take control of it, and CTOS can take control of your car if you're parked incorrectly. It's no surprise that it was made mandatory to have a self-driving car.
The system is so bad though, it's so annoying. Whenever I try to use one of the shareable self-driving cars, I always find myself stuck in traffic jams or roadblocks. Not to mention accidents. I've heard so many stories of cars shunting into the back of others. I think they're worse than human drivers sometimes. What was that?
That is really nice, actually. Being able to hide the bodies. Definitely not supposed to be back here. Oh, that's what I could have done the whole time. I did not have to go through all that. Oh, hey, I did. Or practice.
Look round for anything named Themis.
Of course. Easy peasy.
Well, if I was hiding a top-secret, morally dubious drone project like Themis, I would put it in the secure vault on the lowest level. You will have to hack your way past some pretty serious security, however. The elevator that leads to the secure vault that houses Themis is locked down. You will have to access the bypass terminal to use it. You will require a spider bot.
What was that sound?
Where am I gonna get a spider bot from? I don't own one. At the exact moment, I don't. How much would the tech be for 10? Say, what's gonna be that easy? Whatever that means. Oh, just that? That's actually really useful. Now I can finally buy a spider bot. Could be a spider bot.
Surrender yourself.
Oh. And before I do that once again, spider bot was kind of just there. Just to get the door open. Let's do this.
You'll be using Sebastian and the rest of the microdrones to bypass security. But first you'll have to get by that laser array. I suggest a spider bot and steady nerves.
Of course. Easy peasy.
Ah.
Our job is not an easy one, but it is an important one. Right now, we devote countless hours to intelligence gathering, and still things slip through the cracks. We're doing our best, you tell me. We are, but our best isn't good enough. That doesn't sound right. But even we aren't perfect yet. Yeah, they'll like that. That strikes a humble note. We make errors in judgment. That's human nature, but we cannot afford errors. We are the last resort to protect the people. Project Themis will dispense justice and protection. It will use data to predict the patterns of crime and abuse. It will let us transcend the faults in our own nature. Not bad. They'll have questions, of course, which is fair. It's an extreme measure, and there is potential for abuse, but this is what London needs.
Intruder alert.
Bro.
Security lockdown initiated.
Bro.
Intruder alert.
Oh, I could double jump.
All right, Sebastian, this is what you and your friends have been training for. Time to crash the security grid for Daddy.
Go forth, little drones. Show Daddy what you can do.
That's the spirit. She'll be pretty sick.
Microdrones. I'm baked.
Meet Sebastian, another of our countless microdrone allies. All named Sebastian, of course. You can't iterate on perfection.
Why did they make it so hard for us to get on? No need. God, even the smallest things look so big in this microbot. Dang. Bro. Do all this again.
There are the cores. Destroy them, Sebastian. And for God's sake, be careful. You've made your father very proud, Sebastian. Oh, right. You should be able to access the Themis project room now.
Let's ruin Nigel's fucking day.
Let's do it.
London, once a beacon of civility, now a cesspool of lawlessness. It is clear that humanity can no longer police itself. Fortunately, we don't have to. Welcome to Project Themis. Albion has found a way to apply an existing system, Life School, A data aggregator of biometrics, personal information, to our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively.
Is that it?
Fuck me, I knew it. The life score algorithm. My algorithm. I should have scrubbed it before I left.
What do you mean, Hamish? You know how Themis works.
No, fam. Well, yeah. This was years ago. We were developing a life score algorithm for what Cass called a peacekeeping system. Supposed to identify vulnerable civilians, not target them.
Bloody hell.
So in theory, Themis could be programmed to target anyone based on any number of parameters.
Exactly. That's the way Cass thinks. Genius, but twisted. We have to stop this. And I know how. We delete the life score data, and Themis is done.
Oh, for Christ. All right. And Finney.
Yes, we'll have the award ceremony another time. Get out now.
Alright, let's get out of this place. I think we've overstayed our welcome.
This may be entertaining. I've intercepted an audio transmission from Nigel Cass.
No more excuses. This is my city, and I will not have DedSec ruin my plans for it. Themis was poised to change London, the world. And this group of... And Hamish fucking Balaji? I want them all. They made you all look like fools. They walked calmly into the White Tower, and no one, not one of you, stopped them with all our vaunted security measures. So do any of you have anything to say? Nothing. Well, everyone, and I mean everyone in the organization, will be revetted immediately. Someone help them, that's certain, and we will root them out. This time, we will get them all.
Well, that's about done it. Cass is gonna steam about this for a while. No more life score, no more Themis. You did it.
It was a group effort, Hamish. We wouldn't have gotten very far without your help. And we'll need your help again next time we take on Nigel Cass.
Not much of a joiner, fam. Considering how my days at Albion ended. But I'll be keeping watch on them and Cass. Maybe feed you lots of intel.
And there's still the question of Zero Day. Remember them? Completely gutted DedSec 1.0.
Cass had a hand in that purge, Bagley, and in the bombings, so we'll gladly accept any help you can give us, Hamish. Cheers.
Good. Now they have 20 tech points, right? $30 for stealth. I'll do that.
In the last adventure of Detective Bagley and his occasionally helpful human sidekicks, we discovered that a billionaire tech mogul and a war profiteer both had secret plots to exploit human suffering.
Alright, well, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.